everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my October favorites. Oh my god, my November favorites. My November favorites. I am doing my November favorites. It's about to be December. Holy shit. Anyways, that's what I'm doing here today. I know I haven't done one in quite some time. Either way, it just feels like I haven't done one in a long time, but I've been trying out so much new stuff, loving so much new stuff that I cannot wait to share it with you guys. I have book favorites, I have like links for you to check out, clothing, whatever. I think I might even do a blog post in combination with this, that way you guys can check things out at length. I could use visual aids, things like that, or maybe I'll just edit this really amazing. We shall see. So let's just get right into beauty favorites, because I know that's what the majority of you are here for, and then I will do all of my extras there at the end. So a first one that a lot of you are going to be excited about. I have finally had the opportunity to try Innoko, and I am obsessed with their Day to Night eyeshadow palette. Oh my god. When I saw pictures of this, I know a couple of you had sent it my way to check out. It's just the most beautiful, very Ashley palette. You got a couple shimmering shades, a lot of warm tones, there's more berry tones, and it really is perfect to take to Day to Night. It's all I have on my eyes today with exclusion of that wing and the little highlight I have right here. It's amazing. Now, like I often say with natural shadows, the pigmentation when you swatch them, it's not going to like blow your mind, but on the eyes, they're very buildable. They show up really great, give a nice amount of definition, blend fabulously. I mean, this is just a good little palette. I believe the choosy chick carries Innoko, but I will figure out a way for you guys to get your hand on this. They so kindly sent it my way, and I am obsessed with it. I mean, look at this orange. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Good combination of a bunch of shades. I have this white shimmering shade all over my lid and in the inner corner, brow bone as well. I have the dark chocolatey brown in my crease mixed with a little bit of that chocolate shade. And then I have like the purples doing my little underneath wing that I am loving so much. But this is a great little palette, and I think I'm going to continue loving it in the coming months. On to something a little bit more affordable, and you guys will know this if you caught my last video, which was my found beauty or discover found sort of roundup, and I'm still loving this eyeshadow palette. I've been meaning to mention it to you guys. If I would have had a favorite for the month of October, this would have been in there as well. This is just a really good one and done eyeshadow palette. You can't really beat the price. It's how many shadows? 3, 6, 9, 12 shadows for 15 bucks. I mean, this is good stuff. Check out to see if it's at your local Walmart. If not, you can order it, but be warned, the Walmart shipping it's a mess. It's not, I wouldn't recommend, but sometimes you do what you gotta do. Next up, another product from Found, and I'll link that video down below so you can see the entire line and my thoughts, but these clearly are my favorites because I'm mentioning them right now. I am loving the Found Sculpt and Define Contour Palette. This is the powder version. Now, these two colors I really do enjoy, but my favorite is this one right here. I love that it is not super pigmented. I'll take it on this e.l.f. brush, which let me quickly mention this here. This is the e.l.f. contour brush. It's like a $3 brush. It's awesome. I'll take this, and once I apply my bronzer, my contour, which I do relatively light-handed, but I've been a lot more into contouring lately. We'll talk about that in a minute. I just do this. I stamp it right underneath and brush down, and look at how nice and clean of a line you get, but it doesn't look too harsh because this product is not overly pigmented. I like to do it like in this area, sometimes in the center of my face to help brighten, and I love using this brush for that. I don't know why, it just works, and this product is great. The contouring shades are really great as well, and I think it's a good variety that will fit, that will suit, I think, a good amount of skin tones. Obviously not everybody. That white shade can be very fair on some people, and if you're super fair, it might not be enough contrast. So play with it, check it out. Let's move along to another contouring favorite. This is from Fitglow Beauty, and I've definitely mentioned this product before, but as makeup lovers do, I go through cycles with different things, and I am back on the Fitglow Beauty Mineral Blush in Sculpt. Most specifically because the Fitglow line is now available at Integrity Botanicals, so expect a lot of dedicated reviews over there. If there's anything I don't cover over there, you'll definitely see it over here. Please leave your request down below for this channel and Integrity Botanicals. I love to hear from you guys, and I've been decent about uploading here, but I'm always uploading over there, so check it out. But anyway, this color is just amazing. The pigmentation is beautiful. It has a tiny bit of warmth to it, but not too warm. So if you want to contour like I did today, here's another brush mention. This is the Red Apple Lipstick Angled Blush Brush. I love this. I love it for blush too, but I love it for bronzer as well. It's just sort of amazing for everything. Can't really get over this. I'm really, really a big fan of this. And there's like a handful of brushes that I gravitate towards every day. If you want me to do a video on that, let me know, I can. But anyway, you just do a little bit of this action, temples, and what I've been doing to make my jaw a little more Marilyn Monroe is I take it high. So I'll like brush it like here and on the chin. It'll go right here. Usually I would just do completely underneath, but I'm taking it a little bit on. If you want me to do a tutorial on this whole look, like start to finish at length, all my little tricks that I've been doing because I've been so in love with vintage things at the moment, more than usual, because you know I always love it, then let me know. But this product is great for that. And again, I think this would probably suit up to a medium skin. You could build it up really, really nicely as well. The tone is just so nice, and I think very, very flattering and gets the job done nice and easy. I never am like, oh god, what is that? That looks patchy and gross. You know, it's always a good scene with that one. Then one that I think I've mentioned as well, but I'm really loving lately, I'm loving the Teri Miyahira Under and Over HD Eye Setting Powder. Now I just take this on a tiny little brush. It's this one from Root that I use. This is a nice brush too. Root brushes are great. I wish they had more variety. And I'll just boom, boom, boom. And instantly, I color correct every day, you guys know that. Use my Glossier Concealer, Well People Concealer or Hint Beauty, and then I'm just boop, 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 boop. Just a light dusting though, I think that's the key. You can't put too much powder, period. I'm just not a fan of doing that at all because I'm really weird about the under eyes, but I think this brightens, locks it into place, doesn't accentuate lines too much. I've noticed, I mean, I know I'm only 22, don't hate on me, but I've noticed even my under eyes changing like within the past year because I'm going to be 23 in February. And it's just little things that you notice and things that you want to just take precautions and use the right product for. And I'm loving that mostly for the brightening aspect, but also because it never makes my concealer crease or anything like that. A brand new favorite that I did mention on the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel, but I didn't quite get the chance to mention it here. I am obsessed with the Plume pomade. So many of you guys were talking to me about it. So many people are loving on it. I'm like, yeah, you know, like, I don't want block brows. It's like a lot of high maintenance. No, it's so quick. It's so easy. It's so natural looking, most importantly. Like, look at my eyebrows. I feel like I'm having a really good brow day. This blends nice and easy. The only thing I will say is you have to dip your brush in. By the way, this product comes with a brush, so let me show you that. I totally forgot. I thought it was separate, but it comes with a brush, so give me a moment to find it. Here's the little brush. It's double-ended. It has a really good spoolie on that. I'm picky about spoolies, okay? It needs to be rough enough, and this one is. And then a nice little angled brush. That is great, and that's inclusive in the price. And again, this product is available at Integrity Botanicals, so if you want to pick up a couple, boom, just get that order over with, girl. Like, come on now. Or wait, save your Christmas money. Put it on the Christmas list. That's what I like about this video. I have so much stuff that I'm like, your Christmas list is going to be full, girl, if you trust my recommendations. Don't worry. Anyway, I am in the shade Cinnamon Cashmere. They have the shade range down like perfect in my opinion. I will link my video that I did dedicated to this product on the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel, but they're nice and cool toned, but not too cool toned where they look like green or purple and they're not overly red. They've just done an amazing job with this. It lasts all day long. The only thing I was gonna say is once you load up your brush, you need to take the excess off on the back of your hands or it's gonna be clumpy and thick. And then when you brush it out, it will move around. That's no contest. You just need a nice light layer, fill it in, and I'm not even gonna get into how I apply it. I'll link the video down below because I still have so many products to share with you guys, but this is like, oh my god, like change the brow game. I didn't think I was gonna be a pomade girl again, but I am. All right, these I had to mention again. I mean, you know, this is stuff I'm using, so I'm gonna mention it again. The Kosas Cosmetics blushes, both cream and powder, I am in love with. If I had to pick one, it would be the powder one, the pressed one in the shade Contra Chroma. This is the shade I have on right now. It's just the most delicious, warm nude shade that has like a tiny bit of peach in it, so it gives you a little bit of life, but doesn't conflict with any sort of makeup I have on right now. The highlighter is gorgeous, nice and subtle. I did put the RMS Living Luminizer under it. That's why it's extra punchy. But if you guys want to see all the shades swatched, you want my full review as well as a live application of it in real time, I'll link that down below so you can check it out. If you picked up one during Black Friday, let me know, because let's just get this out of the way. I said it in my other video, one of my favorite products of 2017. I feel very lucky I got the opportunity to try this product. It is unreal. Every day I open up my drawer, I'm like, Kosas, 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 Kosas. I can't help it. It's really good stuff. Let's do 2 lip products really quick, and then that's it for makeup. Then I have 2 skincare, 2 brushes, and on to the rest. So let's talk about what's on my mouth right now. I know a lot of you guys will be asking. I'm loving how this is looking. I have an Innoko lip liner on as well, but I didn't want to mention it because I've only used it a handful of times. It's really, really pretty, and I will be doing a full brand overview of Innoko soon. So let me know what products you want me to try or what you're most curious about. Maybe I have it. I'm looking at it over there. Hi makeup, mwah, love you. Anyway, I have an Innoko lip liner on. I'll have the name of it down below because I can't remember. But I have the Fitglow Beauty lipstick in the shade Beat. And I have been dying to try Fitglow Beauty, all of their new products and their repackaging. I've loved Fitglow, I mean, since forever. You guys know it's probably one of the first brands that I really, really got into. And I think Anna is an amazing woman, the woman behind this. And she's just doing some awesome, things. This lipstick, let's just talk about the packaging really quick, okay? You want your luxury lipstick? Okay, just look. Oh, wrong way. Oh, never mind. Let's try again. Comes out. Da-da-da, there's your lipstick, and this is the shade Beat. Now, I don't have the entire range with me right now, but I do plan on doing a swatch video in the future on the Integrity Botanicals channel, so make sure you're subscribed over there. I know, Integrity Botanicals, Integrity Botanicals, Integrity Botanicals, it's my job, so I take it seriously, and I love doing it, and it gives me an opportunity to try more makeup for you and make more content. Anyway, the shade Beat is like the most amazing mid-tone warm pink. I cannot get over it, and this formulation is unreal. I've always liked the Fitglow lipsticks, but these are better. I don't know what exactly she's changed, but I think it's something. Look at the way it's sitting on my lips. It's not at all settling into the lines. It's not sitting on top of it either. It just makes my lips look healthy. They're not completely matte, but they're not overly shiny where they disappear. I've been drinking coffee. I've had this on for like an hour. Look at how nice it is even before I just added a little bit more. This color in particular is unreal, but recommend trying any of the colors that speak to you, and I will be swatching them all soon. On to something equally beautiful but much more affordable. This is the Physician's Formula Since 1937 collection. Apparently they've been around since 1937, which is really cool. The shape of the lipstick actually reminded me of Besame Cosmetics, which do all vintage inspired things that I really want to try even though it's not natural. I'm just like, want the packaging in my hands. Anyway, this is a new collection Physician's Formula did. I picked up a couple other pieces. Wasn't crazy about the collection as a whole, but this lipstick, it's called Nude Chair. Okay. Nude Chair. Yeah, I'm like, is that Nude Claire and I'm reading it wrong? But here's how it looks. Beautiful. This nude I think would look good on everybody. It's just one of those nudes. It has enough color, enough pink to it. Oh, I was wearing this on my lips like obsessively at one point. I'm like, okay, Ashley, let's try another lipstick. But even when I swatch it right now, I'm like, oh my God, I just love you. It's just a universally flattering, beautiful nude. I think even if you have a dark skin tone, this would be a really nice pale pinky nude on you. I just think it has a good tone to it that's very, very flattering on me. In particular, I am in love with it. Pick this one up. This is a good one from Physician's Formula. Not a bad price point on that either. 2 skincare products. This one I had to mention because my skin was going through it. You could see the remnants, like the scars. I have one here and I have one here. And then I have another one cooking under there. You guys see that? I don't know what's going on. I think it's hormonal. My period's coming, so I think that's what that one is. But these two, my period wasn't coming. I was like, what is going on? I got to speak with the owner of Max and Me, who's the creator of the Sweet Serenity Mask and Wash I'm about to speak about now. She is an amazing woman that is obsessed with what she does, and it is contagious. I love talking to her and learning about it. And I told her, yeah, my skin's really weird right now. It's like dry, but like I have these 2 crazy pimples, like, and I never get pimples like that. And she's like, you need the Sweet Serenity Mask and Wash. This is part of their rescue line. So this is for anyone who has really problematic skin, acne, it could be rosacea, it could be any sort of ailment. This is what you need. And I was using it like a face wash and then occasionally like a face mask. You can see the texture of it is really quite thick. So you do need to mix this with water. So make sure you do that because you don't want to be pulling at the skin at all. It does give a light exfoliation as well, but you could just pull it downwards with a cloth. It does need to be removed with a warm cloth, but I think this got my skin into shape, I mean, quickly. And it's also made with beautiful ingredients. It has aromatherapy properties. All the ingredients are highly vibrant. I mean, I talked about this at length in a complete video that I will link down below, and I wish I could express it the way that she can express it, but what she does is an amazing thing, and it's such a fun, like, it's such a beautiful thing to use and to get into your skincare. Any one of her products, really. I've had great luck across the board, but this is one that sticks out to me and is definitely my favorite, and I noticed relatively immediate results with it as well. But the scent, oh my god, it's so fresh and beautiful. It's meant to be calming. It's meant to be calming for your senses and for your skin. This is a beautiful product. Check it out if you're having some problem skin, or if you want a good face mask for when you are, if it only happens to you every now and again. It's a great product. It has honey, it has marula oil. I can't remember off the top of my head, but a bunch of beautiful ingredients. I'll have more on that down below. Moving on to another skincare product. This is one that I just cannot keep my filthy paws off of. This is the Uli's ointment. I've mentioned this several times before. This is an all-purpose beauty ointment, but it doesn't leave any sort of greasy residue. So you can do with it what you would do like any other beauty balm. Put it on cuts, scrapes, burns, anything, bug bites. You can put it on your cuticles. I'm doing it right now. However, what I love to do with this is put it on like a primer before makeup. So I have more dry skin. I think a lot of us at least get some dry patches now that we are in full-fledged winter just about. I know it's getting really cold for everybody except me. I'm in Florida still, like, sweating, but anyway, I have dry skin year round, and I like to put this on before my makeup, and makeup will just glide right on it beautifully. It's not overly greasy. I would even recommend somebody with oily skin using this if you have dehydrated skin. I just think this is a great ointment. I mean, even if you don't use it on your face, it's good everywhere else. On no makeup days, I like to go and put it on my cheekbones. You're not really going to be able to notice because I already have this on today, but it just gives a beautiful glow and natural shine. This is just good for everything. It's one of those products, the price point is fair. You get a ton of product in here. How much? 30 milliliters. It's made in the UK. It's great, great, great stuff, and I highly recommend picking that one up. Let's finish off with 2 brushes, and then I will get into my books and my other things like that. So those of you who aren't into the beauty, you can cut out here. First one, my favorite brush of the month, my favorite brush ever of all time. I was just running around Ulta trying to find cool things to try, and I saw that Real Techniques came out with some new brushes, and I saw this was called the Insta Pop Blush Brush, and I was like, oh man, like, that shape, I'm like really into that. It's amazingly soft. However, look at this. This is how you put it on. It puts your blush on beautifully. It gives you a great amount of color because the brush is relatively dense, but not too dense. And you can just pat it on and then fluff it out. Pat it on and fluff it out. I think I use this in my Kosas video because this is my favorite way to apply the Kosas blushes. Any sort of powder blush is my favorite way. I'm sure you can apply cream with it too because it's synthetic, but I haven't tried that yet. Let me know if you want me to try that and I can show you guys. But for powder, I mean, this is all every single day I'm gonna need to get several because it's gonna be filthy by the time I'm done with it. And then really quickly, I wanted to mention the Teri Miyahira 15 brush. This is a small detail brush. I don't know if we got it in the most recent box. I don't think so. I think that brush was different, yeah. I don't know when we got this, but all of her brushes are available at Beauty Bar or on her website. And I love this for detail work. So my inner corner, boom. Getting right under the brow bone, boom. This little, do you see that little space in between where I have that highlight? That is my favorite thing for this brush. Oh my god, it makes your life so much easier. You don't ruin any of the work you've already done. It's just a really great one, synthetic, and also, like, aesthetically pleasing as well, which never hurts. Teri makes awesome brushes. This is one of my favorites though. And I will be doing a Teri Miyahira beauty roundup as well, so you guys can check that out. But I want your video requests down below, by the way. I want to know what you guys want to see. I have a lot of ideas, but I want to do what you want to see first and foremost. So that is beauty done. I'm about to get into my other favorites. So if you are leaving, I'm sorry to see you go. I know this was a long video just beauty-wise, but it's been a long time. But thank you so much for watching this video. Check out the links down below for videos, swatches, whatever you need. Down there it is. Now on to my other favorite. All right, so continuing on with the favorites, quick book mention. And this is an interesting one because I haven't even finished this book. By the time this video goes up, I probably will be. I'm a little bit more than halfway through, but it has touched me in such a way that I'm like, I have to get it in this video. I can't wait till the end of next month because my yearly favorites are coming after this, people. So this is Just Kids. This is by Patti Smith. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who Patti Smith is. She's a famous musician who makes music that I just adore. I've been playing Because the Night because after I've read this, I'm like, holy shit, like I cannot stop listening to it. But this is a book about her and Robert Mapplethorpe, how she met him, who he's a fellow artist living in New York City, and it's basically their love story, their trials, their tribulations, her becoming an artist, both of them becoming successful artists, and how it's not glamorous and it didn't happen overnight, and they went through a lot of things, and just the way that she remembers things that he's said to her, and the way that her life has panned out is so awe-inspiring. It's like, despite how brutal it can be, sometimes it's like you can't help but like want to be Patti Smith. Like, the stars have aligned to make this woman as amazing as she is. The book is written, I mean, beautifully. Like, I've not been this touched by a book in such a long time. Highly recommend reading this. Can be a little bit graphic because Robert Mapplethorpe was into some graphic art and things like that. But if you love Patti Smith, definitely recommend reading it. She has another book I'm definitely going to be picking up. Me explaining it is even doing it justice. She has some like of their first pictures together that were taken and like developed in a dark room, like by artists that she knew, all about her stay at the Chelsea Hotel. Oh, I wanted to stay at the Chelsea Hotel. I stayed in Chelsea. But anyway, this is amazing, and I'm so into it. Check it out. Now, something else, and I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel. I've definitely mentioned it speaking to you guys in some variation before, but I am in love with the blog, the documentary, soon to be the book because I just ordered it, and it is called Advanced Style, and this is a blog that started by a guy named Ari Seth Cohen. He was just a boy that really was like tight with his grandma, and we go on the streets. It's a street style photographer, but he'd only photograph you if you were age like 60 and up. So as you guys know, fashion, beauty, all of these things are obsessed with youth, looking young. Only the young people matter, and then boop, if you're old, you are a blip on the radar. It's like if you're past 30, you're fucking done. So 60, it's like you're in the grave as far as they're concerned, and there's no glamour to it or anything like that. But I have been so particularly taken with the 1920s and the 1930s at the moment that I'm really just into like older, sexy women and high glamour. And my favorite thing about glamour is that glamour allows you to be whoever you want to be. You don't need to be born being the gorgeous girl. It's all about creating an illusion. And I don't think that illusion needs to be born out of insecurity. But as somebody like me who loves to dress up and loves to let this be an outward expression, I connect with the women on Advanced Style so much. It makes me want to be bolder, do more. Like, it makes you not fear aging. And I mean, I never did. I fear getting ill, but I'm going to take care of myself to make sure that doesn't happen. But I'm going to be fabulous to the day I die. I don't know about you guys. I know there are things in life that make you lose touch with that, but all of these women are so honed into like being just 100% themselves, and it doesn't matter, and it brings them so much joy. It brings others so much joy. And Ari Seth Cohen has given these women, I mean, the most amazing opportunities by publishing this book and having this blog go viral. But what I'm really recommending to you guys is the documentary. It's about an hour long. I think you could pay for it on Amazon or something like that. I'm sure there's somewhere you could stream it, but I recommend giving your money to it. I bought it a while ago so I can like rewatch it. Every time I watch it, I'm obsessed with it. It just goes through a bunch of different women, their inspirations, who they were before Ari found them, and some of them were famous dancers and they have the best stories to tell, and you could tell that just everything they do is with such love, and they're such amazing free-spirited women. And oh my god, just check it out. I cannot stop talking about it. But there's one woman in particular, style-wise, that I'm really, really connecting with. Her name is Valerie Von Sobel, I believe it's pronounced, and she's on the cover of the Advanced Style book. I'll have her Instagram down below. Fabulous red-haired woman. I was immediately taken with her actually when I watched a video that I'm going to put it down below. It's called "This 76-Year-Old Has Better Beauty Hacks Than You Do," and I'm like, try it, bitch. And then I saw it and I was like, oh my god, she does. She does the Marilyn Monroe thing, by the way, with her eyes. She's like blue liquid liner underneath. She's just like high glamour, amazing. I'm gonna try to pop up some pictures of her as I'm talking. I just cannot get enough of her. She's like, I can tell it's very 30s inspired, everything she's doing, as well as 50s and 60s, but it's just high glamour and so inspiring. And I'm just talking in a circle, but I just wanted to let you guys know to check that out. I think especially if you are an older woman and you feel like complacent and lost, and you've lost your drive to feel glamorous and gorgeous and sexy and powerful, check it out. It's like inspiring even for me, and I'm 23, so I'll link that down below. But that is it, you guys. That's all I wanted to share this month. I'm sure there's more. If there is, I'll include them in the blog post. But alright, you guys, that is it. Sorry, it's gonna be me apologizing for another long video. I really am working on trying to make them concise. This video was just so overdue, and I didn't want to not include products or things that I was loving just because of that. So if you skipped around, still thank you for watching. Every single product I talked about, links and all, will be down below. Hopefully I will have a supplemental blog post to go with this as well, because I'm trying to just create more and do more and be more. But you guys can catch me on Instagram. I'm trying to post a little bit more there too. Trying is always the key word here, okay? But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for the endless amount of love and support. I want all of your video suggestions down below, or just say hi to me. How are you? How are you guys doing? I miss you, and I love you, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.